Welcome to Critical Encounters Gameplay Stream. I'm your villainous host, Steve, and joining me tonight is Bill, the board game lawyer. Hi, Bill. How's it going?
Hello, Steve. It's going really well. Thank you.
Glad. How was your Easter?
Well, we had a good weekend.
Nice.
Had a nice little weekend there.
Did you,
I know yours was fine.
yeah, had a nice trip with the family, and the Easter Bunny brought me the Age of Apocalypse. So,
Oh, he did. Oh,
yeah, I've
yeah.
cracked open the heroes, but nothing else yet. So,
I cracked open my box last night. I got it in the mail, and I recorded a partial opening of the box, kind of a spoiler opening of the box. So I opened up Bishop and I opened up Apocalypse. So
okay.
well, I
And
might post that, or I might not. I need to look and see if it's interesting at all. I don't know. Unboxing can be really boring.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. People don't have it yet. Some folks, so they're interested in seeing what it is. So, uh,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, what are we gonna do tonight is really the question. We're gonna do what we normally try to do, right? We're gonna play something related to the show that came out today or this week. This week, I have to say this week because the show came out yesterday. Uh,
Yeah, fooled me
yeah,
when I
April
woke up.
Fools. Woo, yeah. It was supposed to be
I
a
was gonna.
fun and funny episode, so it came out perfectly aligned with April Fools. We didn't have to twist Mike's arm too much to get him to record something extra. So
It's funny. I woke up and I was like, "Uh-oh, I think Steve posted a day early. I better let him know." And I'm like, "Oh, fool me,
yeah.
fool me once." So
Oh,
good job. And that was a. It was. I will say that there was audible laughter on my end. You guys pulled it off. It was funny.
thanks. Yeah.
I liked it.
That was a written by Mike episode, and we recorded it in three separate parts, isolated from one another. I did not hear any of Daniel's recording. He didn't hear any of mine, and neither one of us heard any of Mike's. And this was a Mike's editing debut. He did all the editing
Oh,
for the sitcom for the show part. Everything else I did, and so I got to listen to the TV show uh, for the first time along with everybody else. As I was editing the rest of the show together. So I didn't hear it all together, and that was really fun. And I was listening to it at work, and I started laughing. I'm like, oh, I gotta stop laughing because I was sitting in my office chuckling pretty loudly. So
I did the same thing. I started listening to it at home. I thought, well, I'm just popping on while I'm doing some paperwork at work, and then I'm in my office doing the exact same thing. I'm like,
yeah,
it was funny. It was really funny. I like the sound effects, like the running and the huffing and the panting.
yeah, bloop, bloop, yep, yeah, and we had Lexicon's Patreon intro there, so and outro, lots of good stuff there. So it was fun.
Yeah, I love it when you do that.
Yeah, yeah. And Lexicon's on
I,
right now. Hi, Scott. So
let's see, I'm gonna get logged in too.
yeah. All right. So we talked about sitcom on the show this week. So we're gonna talk. We're gonna play sitcom, and we were discussing like what other scenarios would this be good to put in. And Kang came up because it cares about obligations. So we're gonna play Kang.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
We're gonna play Kang the Conqueror, and we put in sitcom. And Bill had this great idea. We're gonna put in Spot, and we're gonna put in 3 copies of Spot. And every time a new Spot shows up, the old Spot disappears, and the new Spot takes over wherever it shows up. Spot can travel between the Kang verses, and this is kind of Mike running around between back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So. This should be pretty funny. So if I have a Spot out and Spot shows up for you, he'll disappear for me and he'll show up for you, and we'll see how that goes. So
It's kind of interesting too because Spot, whenever he shows up,
he's healed.
he's
Yeah.
he's got all his heal. Yeah, so you could be working at trying to defeat Spot because his when defeated ability. If Spot was defeated without excess damage, shuffle him into the encounter deck.
Yes.
So you got to like try to get the right amount of damage on him, and then he disappears on you. So
Yeah.
we'll see how that works.
We'll see how this goes. I like that idea. It's pretty good. All right. So we're gonna shuffle him into the encounter deck. All 3 versions of him. Okay, I'm going to hit shuffle twice. All right. And then I am going to play Daniel's favorite Iron Man because it gets crumpled up in the show. And I need to test this deck out for some reasons that I'm not allowed to talk about. And so, yeah, it's a protection, tech stuff. My hope is he gets to ready a whole bunch of times and take advantage of a high basic attack, even though his normal basic attacks are not that great. So we'll see how it goes. Or basic torque. So.
Okay. And I'm going to play with Nebula because that's his traveling companion, right?
Yeah, in the movie.
So, Tony, if you die, I'll still be there. So, hopefully you won't. But I'm going to play with Nebula this evening. She has risen to be my favorite Guardians of the Galaxy hero in the game. And so I decided to build her in leadership. And I call this a 10-minute deck because I think I put 50 cards in this one. So I gave myself a couple extra minutes other than my regular 5-minute build. So.
And this, I believe you played this deck on your YouTube channel recently?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
People can see it playing solo. So
yeah, cheated all the way.
Oh.
Cheated all the way.
You should. And she is an outlaw, so it's okay.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to mulligan here because I got a bunch of crap I don't want. So I'm going to mulligan away Iron Man, War Machine, and a couple repulsor blasts. Acrobatics. Yeah, I'm going to pitch that one too. I'm not going to get back around to it. It's kind of an interesting.
I kind of like my opening hand. I think I might keep it.
Toss 3 and draw 3. Oh, White Fox. Oh, there's also a little bit of the discard cards thing going on in here, right? White Fox and Digging Deep because of the future stability. And Repulsor Blasts. So those are all discarding cards, and you get those back. So, that's sort of a little sub theme. All right.
I don't think I ever included White Fox in there before. So interesting. Yeah. Very interesting. Okay, cool.
I drew her, so that stinks.
Yeah.
All right. I'm good here. I think I'm going to get started. I'm going to start with his future stability. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck.
Let's look at Kang.
Oh, yeah.
Because we got our
yep.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right.
Okay. So we got Kang's Arrival.
Yep, go for it.
So our setup for Kang's Arrival tells us to put Kang. We were using Kang in 1 and 2, I assume.
Yep.
And Kang's Dominion side scheme aside, and remove each player obligation card from the game. Shuffle the encounter deck. So that's Kang 2 and 3 is what's set aside. Remove each player obligation card from the game. I guess it.
I forgot about that.
I guess it's removed.
Yep.
I guess it removes it, right?
I hope
and
it
then
does.
Shuffle the encounter deck.
Yeah, I have 6 cards.
If we see him, we know.
I have 6 cards in my little Nemesis set, so it's got to be in there instead of 5. So.
That's right.
Okay.
So that's it for side 1A of Kang's Arrival. We'll flip it to side 1B when it says, when revealed, deal each player an encounter card. Okay. And if the stage is completed, the players lose a game. Threats out at 14 in 2-player. Starts with 0 threat, and it gets 1 threat per player added at the beginning of each turn.
Okay, now
What about King?
Conquer 1. 1 scheme, 2 attack, temporal with toughness. Forced interrupt. When King attacks you, either put 1 threat in the main scheme or he gets +2 attack for this attack. With the special, when defeated, advance the main scheme to stage 2 at the end of the phase. So we have to defeat him in order to get off of the stage and in order to progress the scenario. So
okay.
And he has 24 health right now. Okay.
Not bad.
Okay. I forgot about the encounter card.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's been a while since I played Kang. I like Kang.
Me too.
It's been a while, so.
And I don't think we've ever played it together, so.
Especially on Octagon, so let's see how this works. We're just going to hope the coding is there and go from there. All right, I'm going to play. I'm going to spend a Genius and this White Fox for my Force Field Generator. I'm going to use Tony's ability. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck Add one to your hand and discard the others. Limit once per round. So I'm going to lay them right in between us. 1, 2, 3. Oh, dang it. All right, I'm going to keep the helmet, and I'm going to discard the other 2, which was a boots and an armor. Not really what I wanted to see. I'm going to have to sit here and alter ego next turn. Unfortunately, I think I will. But for now, I'll spend these 2. I'm really burning. I'm going to drop this soaring acrobatics, actually. So, plan on any player's control, max 1 per player. When an aerial character you control uses a basic power, exhaust soaring acrobatics, the character gets +1 to that power for this use. So,
Nice.
I'm thinking I'll use the boots to go aerial, and then pick up a bonus +1. So we'll see how often that happens. But it's not attack or anything. So.
And so +1 the power for you. So if you were able to reset yourself, which one of his upgrades allows you to do that, then you get like a double dip on that. Is that how that works?
No, it's only a one time. It's only for this use. Yeah, okay. Unfortunately. Yeah, and you have to exhaust the soaring acrobatics anyways. But yeah, it's basically a +1. That's it. Okay. Yeah, it's not for the turn. It'd be really nice if it was for the rest of the turn. All right, I'm done.
Okay. I'm going to use my power of leadership. That's kind of weird to spend it for that, but I'm going to do that to put out the wide stance. So that's one of my upgrades. Wide stance. Advantage, Nebula says. Response, after you play a technique upgrade, draw 2 cards. Limit once per round. So I'll pick up 2 cards. One's team building exercise. The other one is inspired, attached to an ally. Neither one of us have an ally out, so that's going to be a resource. I'll spend inspired to put out endurance, which gives me a little bit extra health since I'm probably going to have to flip up. So that gives me, 3 more? Yes, 3 more hit points. So that puts me up to 12. And I am going to spend genius to put out nowhere. So that's my support on the table. And then I'm going to spend team building exercise to put out cutthroat ambition. So wide stance says, while Nebula's in hero form, reduce the amount of damage he takes each attack by 1. And then that's my wide stance. My cutthroat ambition says that while Nebula's in hero form, her attacks gain piercing and overkill. So I'm piercing now, so I can flip over to my hero side, and I'm going to attack Kang, piercing off his toughness for 2.
Nice.
And I will take that as a first turn.
Yeah. It seems about right from what I remember on the ship. Tony's dying and Nebula's doing all the work. Okay. All right. F12. Well, I got 2 repurposes and 2 supersonic punches. Okay. Yeah, interesting. Yep. Okay. All right.
See what I've got.
Threat on the main scheme. Kang is going to scheme against me, right? Nothing fancy here. His forced interrupt is when he attacks. So he's going to scheme for 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
All right, he's going to attack you. And you have to either put a threat in the main or he's going to get +2 attack.
Let's put a threat on the main.
Okay. All right. And he's still coming after you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're going to
So he hits. Yeah, I'm going to take it.
All right. You're going to get 4 total, but...
Hit for 4. I do have wide stance. Yeah. So I only take 3.
Nice. Okay.
So I'm back down to full health, basically.
All right. I get a card, and you get a card. Ooh. Turn 1.
Be nice.
Here we go. Time travel tactics with surges. Each player takes 1 indirect damage for each obligation in their play area. Well, right now, that's none. So, no damage to any of us. That's a good
time to get that one out of the way, except for the surge, maybe.
Yeah. All right. Spot. There he is. 114. If Spot was defeated without excess damage, shuffle him into the encounter deck. All right, I am now engaged with Spot. Hi, Mike.
Okay.
And Spot. Oh, no.
Spot replaces Spot.
Okay, so Spot replaces Spot. Okay.
So he was defeated, right?
Oh, how do you? Oh, is that the way you want to play it? Let's shuffle him.
Yeah. So
Yeah. Okay.
so I mean, whenever. Well, I guess we'll call it defeated.
That's fine. We'll shuffle him in if that happens. I like that.
Okay.
All right, he's shuffled in.
Sorry, making up rules on the fly.
Yeah. No, I like it.
All right. So that's yours. So that was kind of cool. He just replaced himself. He was just testing it.
Testing, right?
Mine is an energy blast. I am a hero, so Kang's going to attack me again.
All right. So you have to decide +2 or a threat.
Wow, it's getting bad over there, isn't it?
Well, Cutthroat
I
Ambition's going to
think
3, so
I'll just put threat on there.
okay. All right, but now he's still attacking you.
Yes.
You can
4. Yeah, I'll take it.
Star. Give King a tough. So he's hitting you for 2.
Which is actually 1.
Yep, and he's giving himself a tough.
Okay.
All right, you got another one.
It is the Macrobots. They have guard and retaliate of 1.
Okay. And I'll hit F12, and you are player 1. Now you have some stuff triggering.
I do. So we are going to remove 3 threat from a scheme first off. And then it says look at the top 3 cards of the encounter deck. Discard 1, put the others back in any order.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
We got Rampage.
Stolen Memories, Rampage, and Energy Blast.
Place the top 8 cards. So likely these will both be, if everything goes according to plan, these will be boosts, right? So we don't want to get hit with a 3 Rampage necessarily.
No, you can put it, discard 1 and put the others back in any order. Yeah, so the top 2 should be boost cards.
Okay. So he's going to activate against me first. So if you want to put Stolen Memories up there, and then you could, if you're going to, I don't know if are you going to flip up or are you going to stay down?
I don't know. Yeah.
Likely you're going to stay down probably. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't want to, but we'll see what happens.
If you're going to stay down, then put Energy Blast on top, and then I'll stay up in hero form.
Okay, so Rampage is being discarded?
Yep, let's get rid of Rampage.
And
I don't need 3 boosts.
You want your boost card to be
will be
Blast?
Energy Blast,
okay, so
and yours will be Stolen Memories.
Yeah, okay. There we go. All right.
So Energy Blast was on top, right? And then Stolen Memories would be underneath. All right. So, let's see. So I triggered those. So I need to discard this. Discard 1, put back in any order. So discard that technique. I did not get an ally. Bummer. I do have Lethal Intent, and I've got choose to either stun or confuse an enemy. So I could put that out, use Lethal Intent to trigger it. So I can stun and confuse an enemy.
Yeah, that's not bad.
And I think I will stun and confuse the enemy in front of me. So I'm going to spend 1 to put out evasive maneuvers.
Yeah, no suits, no allies out, huh?
No. Bummer, huh? And, well, reinforcement suit +2 hit points, or inspired, which is +1 thwart and +1 attack. I'm trying to figure out which one I want to keep, because downtime's probably going to end up being what I spend for Lethal Intent. So we'll do Lethal Intent, which is choose X technique upgrades you control, resolve each of their special abilities in the orders of your choice. Okay. So how about I stun the Macrobots? I could stun Kang.
That will mess up the...
It'll mess up the order of, which may or may not be bad. So that what that'll mean is that one of us, let's see, he's going to scheme against me. No, he'll attack me for the one. No, he'll attack. No, he won't attack me at all
would
because he'll be
scheme against you
stunned.
for 2, and then you'd get the other card. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
So we'll stun Kang. We'll just stun Kang.
Stun King. Okay. All right. And then you
And then
basic. And you can ignore guard and patrol and the crisis because of your evasive maneuvering.
yeah, so all I could do is either knock the tough off or hit macrobots for 2 or remove 2 threat from the main scheme. I will hit. Let's knock the tough off of Kang.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. And then that'll end my turn.
All right, I'm going to use my futurist ability. Look at the top 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, cool. Okay. Add 1 to my hand and discard the other. So I'm going to put the Stark Tower in my hand, and I'm going to discard Build Support and Digging Deep. But Digging Deep says, response, after this card is discarded from the top of your deck, add it to your hand. So it goes in my hand. Sweet.
I guess it's still considered to be on top of your deck.
Yeah, because you're just looking at the top 3 cards of your deck, is what it says.
Okay. Yeah.
So, yep. Cool. All right. That's helpful. All right. Let's burn a Supersonic Punch and a Digging Deep for the Stark Tower. This is Exhaust
Nice.
Stark Tower, and choose a player. That player returns the topmost tech upgrade in their discard pile to their hand, which I will do. I will look at all of my cards in my discard pile, and the top is a pair of boots. Okay, and then I'm going to spend a repurpose for a pair of boots. I'm going to spend a repurpose for a electrostatic armor. I'm going to spend a supersonic punch for a Mark V. All right,
There
I got
you
some
go.
tech out now. All right, so this one's not tech though. All right, I have to rearrange these slightly so I can. This one can go like way over here. It's not tech. Okay. All right, I'll flip this time. I now have 4 tech cards out, so that's helpful. What can I do?
Seems good.
Okay, and the boots give me +1 hit point, so let's do that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Lexicon Digging Deep is pretty good with him. So I'll use my helmet to remove a threat from a scheme. I'm not aerial, but 1 point off the main. And then I guess I'm not aerial, so I can't use my soaring acrobatics yet either. I guess Tony will punch the spot for 1. How about that? Okay.
Okay.
That's where I'll start with. Okay, I'm done.
Seems
All right,
good.
so now my hand is 1, 2, 3. I have to adjust this. 4. Yeah, I think that's right. Okay, and I have 12. I should draw 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did. Okay. Oh, I got another Digging Deep. Oh well. Okay. Cool. That was pretty good. I got a bunch of cards out. So.
Yeah, that was a really good turn.
Yeah. All right. 2 throughout in the main scheme, right?
Yep.
And
He's
King
not going
is
to.
stunned against you, so he does not have to trigger any of his stuff. But then the macrobots attack you.
Okay, they're gonna hit me for 2. I'll take it.
Okay. All right. King is going to attack me. I'll put 1 threat on the main. And I think I have my force field generator. But I also have my electrostatic armor. What did I draw? Nothing too exciting. I guess I'll take I have to use the generator. Yeah. I guess I want to stay up. I'll just take it. So he hits for 4, which comes off the generator. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because that's a force interrupt. When you would take any amount of damage, remove that many counters from here. For each energy counter, prevent 1 damage. Okay. And then Spot will attack me. And we'll take 1 off the generator. And I'm left with 1 on the generator. Okay. You get a card. I get a card.
And my card is an energy blast.
Oh, man,
Kang attacks you
10 times. But we knew
again.
that was there because we screwed it up.
Yeah. Should have known.
Okay.
So Nebula is going to defend this one.
You gotta pick threat or attack. Probably threat, right?
What's that?
You have to choose to put 1 threat or give him +2 attack.
Oh. Let's do 1 threat. Okay. 1 threat.
All right, and here's his attack. That's 3. So he's coming at you for 5. A family matters. That's one of our SitCom cards. So 5.
Hits me for 5. I defended 2, so 1, 2, 3 damage. So I'm down to 3 health.
Oh boy. Okay.
Not looking good.
I get a spot. Okay, so this spot gets shuffled in, and I have this spot. Great.
So right. That 1 damage is just like whatever.
Yeah, I gotta forget that then. I am player 1. This isn't gonna be too exciting of a turn because I want to put out the pots, the pepper of the pots. So I'm gonna spend 1, 2, 3 to get Pepper Potts out. She can exhaust to generate the resource of the top card in your discard pile. Let's do it. Let's do that a different way. Let's keep.
I see.
She can generate 1 resource.
Which you probably want to do a physical resource.
Let's do it like that. And then I could use her to generate, and we can put out superpower training.
Oh, okay.
Because I mean, I could use that wild and to go aerial.
Yeah.
And then do an extra point, but I don't know.
It's only going to be 1, I think. Anyway, so.
All right, the helmet. I'm going to pull 1 off the main, and then Iron Man will thwart for 2 off the main.
Yep.
And you have to flip. So I'll probably want to flip next turn. I want to flip a bunch so I can take advantage of Futurist and Stark Tower. So
that's right.
I'm going to want to be flipping here more often. So, but your turn. I'll stay up because you need the health. So go ahead.
Okay. So I'm going to confuse Kang if he's confusable. He is, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Discard that. And then we're going to do... we're going to put out whites. No, we're not going to put white stance out. No way. Like, hero action.
Oh, we didn't get any.
Because I want to draw the cards.
Yeah. Yep.
So it's like I got to flip down in order to take advantage of
maybe you'll get
possibly, hopefully, getting an ally.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm going to flip over. Flip over to my alter ego form. Then I'm going to spend my lethal intent.
Thanks, Scott. Gotta take off. Thanks for checking in.
Thanks for popping
in,
bud.
How it goes. Yep.
Wide stance.
Okay.
While Nebula's in hero form, reduce the amount of damage. Look at top 3 cards. All right, so we're going to draw 2 cards, and that is Comms Implant and an Unyielding Persistence.
There are allies in your deck?
There are allies somewhere.
Somewhere.
All right, so we're going to spend 1 to put out Unyielding Persistence, and we will use the Comms Implant to pay for it.
You're going to draw all your allies and none of your upgrades.
I know it. I know there's allies in here. I'm 20 cards in.
Not much you can do. Just look at the draw.
That's it, though. I probably need to discard one of these cards at least to...
try to get to an ally.
Try to get to an ally. So I'm going to toss Inspired. No, that gives me +1 thwart, +1 attack. This one just gives me overkill. I'll toss the Laser Blaster. I'll hang on to Strength and Inspired. Maybe get rid of Inspired. I got more of those in the deck too. So yeah, I'll just keep Strength.
Okay.
And that's the end of my boring turn.
All right. Well, here we go. F12. I still have 1, 2, 3, 4. She's not a tech. Okay. It's my hand size. All right. Arc Reactor. Mark 5. A Brother Voodoo. Repulsor Blast. Ever Vigilant. All right. Arc Reactor. That'll be nice. Okay. 2 threat on the main scheme. Boom, boom. And he's going to attack me. But I'm going to put the threat on the main scheme since he's not going to scheme against you. He's going to hit me. I'm going to lose my generator. Okay, when you would take any money, remove that many injury counters from here. So it'll just suck up 1 point of damage. One, two, three. I can't really do a... I am going to have to flip next turn.
Oh, I can cover you then.
I'll just take it. Okay, 2. So 4 damage. 1 comes off my force field generator, which prevents a point of damage, and I take 3. 2, 3. Okay. And then Spot comes at me for 1. Okay. All right.
Okay.
He is confused against you. All right.
That's right.
But the Macrobots are not. They scheme for 1. All right. We're not doing. I feel like we're treading water. We need a couple good turns here. All right. Card for me, card for you. Be nice if you didn't get attacked for the 5th time.
It certainly would. I think everything's been attacked so far.
Yeah. All right. Oh, there's an advance.
Oh. Yeah, why not?
Yeah, why not? Okay, so he's scheming for 1, 2. All right. So it's 10 out of 14. It's
over 14.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay, your card.
It is depowered.
Oh boy.
You can now play hero-specific cards. Alter Ego action. Discard a hero-specific card from your hand to discard this obligation. Ugh.
Yikes.
That screws up my turn so bad. Oh, I had plans for this.
Yeah, that is rough.
I had real
so you can't
plans.
Play hero-specific cards, which is like her whole shtick. Oh, the ship. So you have to pitch something to get rid of that, like a combat ready, in order to get your ship out.
And then I can't afford my suit, which is what I was going for.
Oh, yeah. Because you don't have any resource. No.
I mean, I needed it to get the health so I could flip up.
Yeah. Oof.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
All right, F12. It is your turn, though.
So depowered. Discard a hero-specific card to discard this obligation. Well, here it goes. Combat ready.
Yeah. At least you don't have to
do
exhaust either, though. That's good.
Yeah. So we'll spend 2 to put out my Nebula ship.
Yeah.
Nebula ship gives me a resource. So I'll spend Nebula ship. Let me see. Combat ready says shuffle up to 2 technique upgrades from your discard pile into your deck.
Or discard 2.
Or discard top cards. Which I'll probably toss all of my allies whenever I do that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So how about I just put out, in anticipation, for allies that will eventually show up, I will Nebula ship combat ready to put out team training.
Oh, you're not going to... Oh, wow. Okay.
No. Okay. I'm going to put team training out. I'm going to hang on to that suit.
I see.
I
would have spent the suit and then used the combat training. But I don't really...
Yeah.
I find the suit troublesome. So, okay.
Well, that's why I want to hang on to it, just to make things more tense. Yeah. Eventually, we're going to end up in our own worlds, hopefully. And I want to need it.
Yeah, team trading.
So,
eventually, you'll get some guys out.
So I did toss that, so at least depowered is gone, right?
You still there?
And, huh? Yep. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Testing.
I hear you. Oh, sorry. I leaned on my volume control.
Okay.
I lost your volume. Everybody else could hear you. I couldn't.
So depowered is gone,
Ah,
right? Because
yes.
I tossed combat training earlier.
Discard it. Okay.
Are you gonna be able to do anything
You know
with
what
the
we're not
macro
doing is
bot?
we're supposed to play with Mojo in the middle, in play like we talked about on the show.
Oh yeah.
I forgot about that.
Huh. Oh, and I wonder where it is.
Yeah.
And what is and
That's the environment that makes SitCom interesting.
yeah.
Shoot. Okay.
Well,
Forgot
we can
about
still
that.
throw it out there, right?
Yeah, we could. Shall we do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's right the ship here.
Okay, let me see if I can find it. Let's see if it's still in the deck. Mojo in the middle. There it is. Okay.
So what did we miss so far off of there? It says each obligation gains one acceleration
Nothing.
icon.
And then after a player discards an obligation, that player draws one card. So
Hey,
actually, we should back up your turn a second. Yep, you draw a card.
yeah, I
So
get to reveal. I get to draw a card, right?
yeah, because you cleared
And
it
so
first. Yeah, because I was saying
yeah,
like if you play this, just put it out. So the
so
acceleration never would have come up because that's not how it worked.
yeah, so very little
So you could put the
power of all of us.
you
So I could put the symbiote suit into
you could
play,
put that combat ready back in your hand.
baby. There we go. Yeah, combat ready. And so we spend that Nebula ship, and we
Power
spend
the power of all of
power
us.
in all of us,
Team training.
and we spend team training.
And then you can still use the combat ready. Yeah.
That's right.
Yep.
So now I'm plus 10 my health, which takes me up to 22.
Yep. And don't
And
forget
I
to
get to
actually
add
give yourself
10.
10. Yeah.
So I'm up to 13 now. And then the combat ready, we're going to use that to shuffle 2 technique upgrades from my discard pile into my deck. So let me go look and see which ones I've got in there. I've got,
Hey, Romeo.
you know,
So while Bill's looking, I'll tell you what we're up to. We are playing Kang with SitCom because we talked about SitCom on our April Fool's, funny show this week. We discussed Kang because he likes obligations, and I'm playing Iron Man Protection because it's the card that Mike ruined. And then, of course, Nebula was on that ship with him in the MCU. And then Bill suggested we need some of Mike, a.k.a. Spot, running around. So we have 3 copies of Spot in the deck. And each time a new Spot shows up, he defeats the current Spot in play. So the current Spot in play gets shuffled back into the deck while the new Spot takes over. And when we get to the multiversal piece here, the Kangverse, Spot is the only card that will interact between the two and make one disappear and the other reappear. So, and we've already seen Spot come out like 3 times or something, 2 times.
yeah, at least.
He's come
I
out a
know
couple times. Yes, it's 101 Dalmatians with all the spots. And we were playing with the environment. We forgot, but we have fixed it. We were playing with the environment Mojo in the middle in play at the start of the game. So
Yeah.
Yep.
It really has been a no factor. I think what
This was the first turn it mattered.
it would have made a difference, and so we caught it just in
Caught
time.
it just in time. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, your turn is still going. You shuffled your 2 thingies, and now keep on going.
Yeah. I'm gonna flip over to my hero side, and it's at this point. Nebula's in hero form. Reduce the damage she takes. While in hero form, Nebula gets +1 thwart and +1 attack.
And
So I think I will knock the threat off of the main scheme.
And you have 3 threat. Yeah, 3 thwart.
Yep, 3 thwart.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? It says I get +1 to each of my basic powers, so I could knock out the macrobots. If you thought you could take care of some threat before you.
I mean, that thing's at 10 out of
put it
14.
down.
I'm okay with you clearing threat. So
Okay, so knock 4. So 4 comes off.
Yes, 4 symbiote suit. Okay, I got the last one.
I gotta bump up both my hand sizes
Yeah,
now.
wait. Let's see. What do I have for threat removal? I mean, I haven't. No, my turn's gonna stink. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that'll help, especially if you're going to flip
And I'm
down.
gonna flip. Yeah. So okay. Um. Yeah, Romeo just caught up. Yeah, we let Caleb out of Spot World way back in the horror episode, and then he ate me. Um. So that wasn't very nice of him. He took his revenge, and I think we're all squared away now. So, uh, but all right, my turn here, Bill. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, it's your turn.
Okay. All right.
Let's try it.
I. Okay. I'll use the. Ooh, do I want to go aerial? There's a lightning on top. Ever vigilant.
Let's see what you got. You got the
I want to take
mark
advantage
armor.
of all my resource. All right. I'm going to remove one threat from the main with my helmet. And then I will also remove 2 more threat from the main with my basic thwart. I'm not going to go aerial at this point. And then I'm going to flip. Because I want all the resources I can get here. Okay.
Makes sense.
I'm going to use Tony's futurist ability to look at the top 3 cards. And so here they are. 1, 2, 3. Ugh. Okay, I will. I'll keep an energy barrier, and I'll put this energy barrier, and I'll put that glove like that. Okay, and then I'll use my Stark Tower to put the glove back in my hand. Okay, and then let's get some cards on the table. All right, I want this arc reactor. So that's a 2. That's an Ever Vigilant and a Repulsor Blast. Okay. And then Pepper Potts. I didn't get any doubles or anything, which would have been nice. Pepper Potts creates a physical and a Brother Voodoo and an energy barrier for the Mark 5 armor, which nets me 6 hit points. Up to 16.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 5 tech upgrades out there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 now. Yep. And they're all permanent tech upgrades. They don't go away like the barriers and stuff.
So you'll have to back off. So you didn't get too big of a hand size on this turn, did you? Because you were still at 6 on your +6 hand size.
No, I was at a 5
no,
because I was a hero form.
Yeah, and he knocked off some of your techniques, so you already had drawn those cards at that point. Okay. Yep.
Yeah, and I'd drawn them, and then he hit me. And I'm going to hold on to my gauntlets so I can use my gauntlets. Okay. I'm getting set up here, though. Pretty good. So hopefully I don't need to be set up anymore. I'll move my tower over here so that I kind of have those out of your way. And the chest armor can go kind of here because that's like that's not going to really exhaust or anything. So okay, actually I can put it here. Yeah, I'm wearing a Mark 5 armor and an electrostatic armor. It's an electrostatic Mark 5 armor. So okay, that's my turn. So let's hit F12.
Pretty good turns.
I got 2 gloves. I got energy. There's a ticking deep though. Yeah. Ingenuity. Ooh, in the right form too. Nice. The energy.
Finally, some allies.
Yeah, Pepper Potts with energy is nice. So I can bring out a glove. Use her to do 2. Bring out another glove. Yeah, I'm gonna have a great. Okay. All right. If we can survive this turn, we'll be in good shape.
Yeah, no kidding. All right. So he's going to add some threat.
Okay. Yeah, he's going to put 2 threat on. And then he is going to attack you.
Okay. That's right. He's going to hit me 4.
Plus.
And do I have any modifiers? So I get to reduce the amount of damage by 1.
So you still have to choose 1 threat or 2 attack. Bonus.
Let's put the 1 threat.
Okay.
Because I keep getting attacked. Like,
Yeah.
all of the encounter
Most of the
cards.
attack cards have got to be gone. Well, at least the Kang ones. All right, so are you taking it or defending it?
I'll take it.
You take 2 more, so 4 total coming at you before your defense stuff.
-1 is 3. So I'm down to 10 health.
Okay, and then the Mechrobots attack you for 2.
For 2. Yep.
I block with my spot. Doesn't work like that. So really, you only take 1.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yep.
That's right.
Yep. Okay, and then he schemes against me for 1 and a star and a tough. Okay, it's fine. That's fine. I'll happily do that. And Spot schemes for 1, putting the main scheme up to 8. Okay, you get a card. I get a card, and you have a suit, so you get a second card.
Here's the first card. Weekend.
Obligation.
It is an obligation. So obligations get those acceleration icons.
Yeah.
After I use a basic power, take 1 damage. Alter ego action, discard and a physical resource from your hand to discard this obligation. Ugh.
Look, I added an acceleration icon to that card. Just like Mojo in the middle gives it.
Nice.
Nice.
And here's mine, other one. And it is the Rampage. When defeated, discard cards on the top of the encounter deck until a minion is discarded. Put that minion into play, engage with the player who defeated the scheme. Another acceleration icon.
Acceleration. Yeah, not great. All right, and mine is Temporal Shield. Attached to Kang. When Kang is attacked, discard Temporal Shield. Prevent all damage from this attack and deal 1 damage to the attacker. So he has a tough and a shield. So, yep. We want little pingy damage, which I'm going to have some gauntlets out, so that'll be okay. F12. Here we go. All right. Let's see what we can do here. Okay. Futurist ability. I only have 2 cards in my deck.
Oh boy.
Let's use my tower first. So, look at all the cards, and I take the top one. Oh, what am I worried about? There's an energy barrier on the top because it is a topmost tech upgrade. So, I get an energy barrier into my hand. Now I'll use the futurist ability. Look at the top 2. Ooh, I will keep strength. Yeah, and we'll put the boots. They'll be discarded, and that'll force me to shuffle. And I'll get an encounter card. I have decked.
Okay.
Okay. That's okay. That's okay. It's all right. I'm going to.
It was going to happen.
Yeah, it's going to happen anyways. I'm going to flip. Okay. Now, wait till I'm going to play. Oh no, I'm not going to flip yet. I'm not going to flip. Before I flip, I'll spend this strength to play this ingenuity.
Good.
So I'm a genius. Now I'll flip. Oops, that's not what I want. Flip the card. Okay. Then I'll use Pepper Pots to generate a double strength to play Powered Gauntlets. Then I'll spend this energy to play Powered Gauntlets. Then I will spend a Digging Deep and a Force Field Generator, doesn't matter which order, I'll just do it in that order, to put out an energy barrier. I now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards. Oh, I don't even need the digging. I'll hold on to the force field generator.
Okay.
Oh man, I could play. Wait. Because I have the ingenuity, so I could play. Okay, that's fine. Force field generator, digging deep, energy barrier. Okay, now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards. But I max out at a 7 hand size. Okay, so I should be drawing 7 cards every turn. Then I'll use my ingenuity to go aerial. Okay.
Good.
No, not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Hang on.
Yeah.
I'm going to use a powered gauntlet to deal an attack Kang. Interrupt. When Kang is attacked, discard the shield, prevent all damage from this attack, and deal 1 damage to the attacker. So I will get pinged back for 1 from this, but that'll go into my energy barrier, which I will use to ping back Kang to remove his tough. Can I do that?
Good.
Does that
I'd
work?
say. That's right, isn't it? When you would take any amount of damage.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's legal, even if it's not.
When Kang is attacked, discard. You see, you got to discard the temporal shield when he's attacked. You
Yep.
prevented all the damage from this attack.
Yep. And then he hit me back, and then my
He hits you one, and it's like a ping pong ball, it just bounces around.
bounces around. I'm gonna call it legal. So we move a counter for energy barrier. We remove the tough. Okay, and remove the shield. All right, cool. All right, now I'll go aerial. I just didn't want to take 2 damage. Okay, so I can help. Let's get rid of some. Those macrobots have been out forever.
Yeah, they have been hanging out.
So
they do have guard and they have retaliate of 1.
Yep, that's fine.
Hopefully, I haven't been ignoring the guard.
No, you have. We haven't. You haven't been.
We haven't really done anything to Kang, have we?
No, I'm gonna do 2
Not
damage
much.
to the macrobots. He will retaliate into my. He will retaliate into my energy barrier, who will ping back into Kang. Okay. I like this arrow thing. Okay, so I pull off one of those. Kang takes 1. Okay, and then I will attack the macrobots, but my soaring acrobatics. I am aerial, so if I exhaust that, I am now a 2 attack into the macrobots, which will finish them off. Yay! So actually, you have a 4 attack?
No, I won't, because my unyielding persistence will go away.
Because instead of putting that 1 damage on Kang, I could put it on Spot. And you could take out Spot even though it'll just shuffle him back in. How about that, though?
Yeah.
Okay, let's put it on him instead of Kang. I took it off of Kang. That way, even though he'll get shuffled in, at least he'll be out of my face.
I've got that obligation, though, it says after you use a basic power, take 1 damage. So we could do that.
I mean, you got a basic power anyways, right? I mean, I would think. Or you have to...
So...
Well, I'm going to do it like this anyways, just because.
Yeah.
Yep, okay.
Yeah.
All right, I am aerial, so my Mark V helmet will remove 1 threat from each scheme instead of just 1 scheme. So Rampage, Superpower Training, Kang's Arrival. I'll use my Arc Reactor to ready. I will thwart for 2 off the main. It's getting high again. I'm gonna bring these guys up a little bit because they're confusing me. Oh, and I have this gauntlet that I haven't used. Oh yeah, 1 gauntlet into Kang, 1 gauntlet into your macrobots. Okay, I just never exhausted it. Okay. I think that's everything I can do. Yep, I think that's it. Okay.
Okay.
Done. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So I'll finish off Spot with Nebula. Oh no, I gotta do my action first. So I get my tough status card, add a tough, and then we get to look at the top 3 cards.
Your weakened. Oh well. Yeah. Look at the top 3 cards in the encounter deck.
Mm-hmm. So an advance wouldn't be bad as a
nice boost.
boost. And then we definitely don't want past machinations to come up as a boost for anybody.
Or be dealt to us. We have to go get obligations. I say we pitch that one.
Yeah. Yeah, toss that.
And then future weapon comes up as a boost card, as a 2. Unless you're stunning or something that I don't know about. Doesn't look like
I don't
it.
think so. I don't think so.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
So the advance, I'm going to have to flip down if I want to take advantage of my weapons master. So if he schemes against me, it'd be better if he schemed with 0.
Okay.
For the advance.
Yep.
So he's going to activate against you first, because
Yep.
you're the first player.
So the advance will be the second card. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I know I got a 2 coming at me. Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to exhaust the Nebula. No. We're going to attack spot. I will take damage for that, though, right? Because of my obligation. After you use a basic power,
I mean, you don't
take
have
1
to
damage.
go after spot. It's
Okay.
fine if you don't.
If I flip down, I could heal. Or I could, yeah. And then I'll keep my tough.
First, you have to get rid of the obligation because a basic recover is a basic power. So just make sure that you clear the weekend before you recover.
That says basic hero power.
Oh, hero. It does say hero. Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
So we'll exhaust Nebula's ship. We're going to toss the booster boots. We're going to toss first aid. And we're going to toss another first aid to put out Yondu.
Hey,
and yeah, finally.
It's Mary Poppins, y'all. Sorry.
I get to exhaust nowhere to draw a card. And that is my laser blaster. +1 attack and overkill. Sorry about the loud truck outside.
I'll be right back.
Yep. I think I'm going to flip down. Should I hang on to Groot?
Okay.
If I flip, I'm going to flip down.
Yeah, flip first.
To my alter ego joiner.
Cards, yeah.
Yeah. And then I put out, I'm going to get rid of that weakened. I have to use a basic hero power, take 1 damage. Alter ego action, discard a fist resource from your hand. So we're going to toss the laser blaster.
Okay. Oh,
to get rid of that obligation. And then I get to draw a card because of Mojo in the middle, right?
Yep.
After a player discards an obligation, that player draws a card. So we're going to pick up Lethal Intent. We'll spend Lethal Intent to put out the Weapons Master. Weapons Master allows me to draw 2 cards. So I got Honorary Guardian and Energy. I need 1 more resource.
Bring out
Groot.
Yeah. Go for it. Nice.
Do I have enough resources?
Now, did you?
Don't. I do.
Did you adjust your hand size for the symbiote suit?
I did.
Okay.
So I put +1 and +1 in the alter ego and the hero draw. Yeah. And so I can afford to put out Groot now.
Nice.
Energy. Honorary Guardian. Do we want to get rid of Rampage? That'll bring a minion into play. Might get rid of Spot from you. So it could happen. Or superpower training. Kang's arrival. He's going to scheme against me, and we already set it up as a 0. So it's 0. Oh, yeah.
We're going to add 3 because of the acceleration +1.
So I heal for 3. We talked about that.
Yeah.
And Yondu and Groot, they could get rid of Rampage.
Yeah, if you want to.
Or they could just do damage. Yeah, let's do Yondu's gonna do a damage into, let me get rid of Spot.
Yeah, we could clear Spot. That's fine.
Yeah, so Yondu does not take consequential damage.
Hits for 1. Okay.
Groot will take 2.
Yeah, Groot takes a lot.
When he hits for 2, and that gets rid of Spot.
Spot was defeated without excess damage, so he gets shuffled into the encounter deck. But that's okay.
And that's what we really wanted to do, didn't it? Wasn't it?
Yeah,
that's
it's all right if we shuffle him in. Yeah, he's kind of a okay encounter card.
I really don't mind him showing up for an encounter card, right?
Right. So, yeah, I don't mind him either. He's, okay.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay. All right. F12. I should draw a ton of cards.
So, should I have lost the wide stance? Let's see. Did I put wide stance out this turn? I didn't. I didn't put wide stance
No,
out
you
this
should.
turn. I
Yeah, it
think
should be gone.
I should have discarded it. Yep.
Yep. Because you played only.
There we
Weapon
go.
Master. Yeah, good call.
Righto.
Romeo can catch that. Oh, he must be doing something else. He would never miss something like that. Although he's going to get the symbiote suit correct every time for us. All right,
I think he had faith I'd figure it out.
Yeah. All right, I did get 2 repurposes and a force field generator, and I have my energy barrier out there. Boy. Till the end of the round. Ready. So I can kill off a Mark V armor. No, I can burn this. I could probably play this force field generator. Or even just the energy barrier. Pick up +2. Boom, boom, boom. Do a bunch.
Steve is planning ahead.
Yeah. Okay.
For his crazy turn.
Hopefully it'll work out okay. All right.
Yeah. I feel like I'm just now getting set up too.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
2 threat from us +1 from Rampage. But there's no obligations out currently. Okay. And then he is going to he's going to attack me, which should be a 2 boost. Boy, though, the threat is going to get up there.
If you defend it, hit it back. With electrostatic armor.
Yeah. I'm just trying to decide if I want to give him the +2 attack. Can I take 6? I can't really.
Yeah, that's really true.
Take 6. I'm gonna put the threat on the main scheme, and we'll just have to.
I could block with Groot.
Well, we know it's gonna be a 4, so Groot would die.
Yeah.
So we don't want to do that.
Okay.
I put the threat out, and I will. I'm gonna take this 4 damage. What? We don't know what it is because we had to shuffle spot into the deck. We don't know what the cards are. You set them up, but then we had to shuffle spot in.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, so put this minion in play, engage with you. So spot comes right back out. I'm pretty sure. I did say shuffle. I did click shuffle. Okay, so he's only attacking for 2 into me, and I'm just gonna take the 2 because I want that energy barrier. I think, and that's not a forced response or forced interrupt. Okay, and then Spot's going to attack me for 1. I'm going to take that one as well. Okay. Yeah, we don't know what the card is now because of Spot shuffle things.
Oh, this could be bad.
He messed us up. So he is going to scheme for
Game
3. Okay, 12 out of 14. Wow,
12.
we gotta pay back attention. That was not smart of us. Okay.
Come on, Mike. What'd you do to us?
And then here's the worst part is I get a card, you get a card, and then this stupid symbiote suit gives me a 3rd card. And I got Spot already. This is my 4th encounter card, really, this round. Ugh. Okay.
Have we already seen both the advances? Oh, no, because we shuffled the advances. Remember?
Well, the encounter. Yeah.
Remember, we stacked that advance so it would come up as a boost?
One of these could be an advance. And this will be
and then that's it.
All right, the one with the breakup. Each encounter card gains peril. All right, and it's a acceleration.
Each encounter card gains peril. And what's peril again?
We can't talk about it, and we can't help each other out.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Here we go. I got watch me played. Insight 3. Game over.
No. Yep. Mike.
We lost.
Mike messed
up. F4 there, and then gang up. I mean, we already lost, but yeah, I get attacked again. Oh my gosh! Wow, how did we let that happen? At
Insight 3.
Insight 3 from Watch Me Played. Yeah, which is also peril.
Oh no. Wow, it was the Spot that screwed us up.
Yeah, screwed us up.
and I was the one who punched him, so I was the
I
one.
forgot that it's what that's we were gonna shuffle like that. You know what I mean? Um,
Wow, we
we
lost in
needed the
state
excess
for
damage.
Kang,
Yeah, we lost to the main scheme.
and look how we were
Look
both
how
set
yeah
up.
we were a little cocky. Ah.
I mean, my hand, I had Weapons Master, Evasive Maneuvering, I had Cutthroat Ambition. I was going to throw out Guardians of the Galaxy finally. Um, after you play an upgrade on an ally, draw a card. Mm,
I mean, I could have like just without even blinking. I like I could have dropped a force field generator, repurposed that. So there's a 3 plus the acrobatics of 4 plus the sets of 5. I could do that twice, so there's a 10, and then I could add 2 more, like 11, 12. I mean, I could have just, yeah, had a lot going on there. Plus, uh, yeah, one, two,
well,
yeah.
at least you got your crown.
King 1 is basically Rhino. Uh, yeah, with that threshold. I can't believe you messed that up. Yeah, I got my crown at least. And your card was an advance, so inside 3 didn't matter because he was going to scheme for. This card gains for each obligation. Okay, he was going to scheme for 2, so we might have survived it. But yeah, it would have been
So
13 out of 14. Yeah, we were a big. Ah.
my symbiote suit, my symbiote suit.
Yeah,
That doesn't help me that
I'm
much.
not a big fan of it. I mean, it seems cool, but it's yeah. I mean, you only had 2 hit points without the symbiote suit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
symbiote suit in solo. Does it seem like it's better in solo
I mean, if you can handle
than it
2
is in
cards a turn,
multiplayer?
yeah, maybe.
At least your buddy doesn't get mad at you because you're dealing with an extra
Because you give him a
hazard card.
card and they give all these
Yeah.
cards.
You're like, hey man, what are you doing? Because it's +1 to each basic power, hand size, and lots of hit
Oh
points.
yeah, I mean that part's great. And then yeah, Romeo's right. It's like the
It's,
number 1 card for helping the villains because that hazard card. I mean, we see a hazard side scheme. It's like the first thing I go after.
you know,
Um,
it's like the Toby Maguire symbiote suit. You know,
it's like
it's that annoying.
yeah, it has its place I think sometimes, but I don't know. I don't know if that caused us to lose. It just if we hadn't hit Spot, he would have schemed for 2 less. Right? He would have schemed for 2 less. But then wouldn't have really mattered. I mean, because we don't, we would have drawn different cards. But
But the advance wouldn't have
the
came
advance
out.
wouldn't have came up, right? And yeah, Watch Me Play wouldn't have come up, and Gang Up wouldn't have been there. We wouldn't have known. There would have been different cards because they were
Hmm.
stacked up. Yep. But yeah, okay, excellent. Well, hey, once in a while, us villains gotta get a win in.
Especially against Iron Man. I mean, Daniel will be happy that
Yes.
here, Mr. Snark got all of his technology out there. Nebula was getting ready to get kitted out with everything, and then just Kang had other ideas. Kang and Spot.
Yeah.
So good game,
I had a
Steve.
yeah. Oh, why does it keep doing that? I'm trying to take a screenshot and it keeps messing me up. Here it goes. Okay. Yeah. No, Bill. Thanks for playing. That was fun.
If it wasn't wee hours, I would love to retry this one.
Yeah.
Maybe
Well,
another day.
maybe next week we give it a try. Since spoiler, I don't think what we talk about next week will be worthy of a game. Um,
Oh,
or so it might be a great opportunity to replay it. So
okay. Maybe I'll swap out another ally instead of a symbiote suit. Yeah,
yeah,
that's what I'll do.
I mean that's okay. I mean, save the suit, play a little later. You know what? You also didn't get any of your upgrades on your guys. Um, yeah.
That was hard.
Boy, that
And
repurpose
so
turns.
that's
Repurpose turns
yeah.
is
I'm gonna
killing
look at
me.
so I got look at all these upgrades that I included in my deck. So I've already tossed off a bunch. Um, let's see. So there was Drax, Guardians of the Galaxy. So I like the Guardians of the Galaxy because it allows me to, after you play an upgrade on an ally, draw a card. Mojo in the middle is kind of cool because get rid of the obligation and draw cards. There's a lot of opportunities to draw cards. Nowhere allows me to draw a card when I play a Guardian ally. So opportunities for big hand sizes and extra cards, I always like that. Who doesn't?
Thanks, Romeo. We'll catch you on the chat. Romeo's heading out.
Thanks for hanging out, Romeo.
Right, man.
Have a good evening.
No, it would have been great. I just, what was the threat? Started at like a 5, and we just, wasn't low enough.
So Watch Me Play was the obligation that came out.
Yep, finish this off.
And
I'm very confused. Well, we did get to see the one with the breakup. We get to see Watch Me Played. We had a couple the other obligations in play from Kang. So it's a good one. It's interesting. It makes you remove your obligation. It seems like you would play with it, and then when we're split, if you were to draw mine, it would just surge. You know what I mean? Like, that's all that really should happen. But
yeah.
So that you still get to have these obligations. Maybe if we play next time, we'll try that. We'll just toss them in there, and if you draw mine, it surges. If I draw yours, it surges when we're split. So if we make it that far. So, well, but
sounds good.
All right. Well, folks, thanks for sticking around to the end. If you've made it this far, like, subscribe, ring the bell. I'll do all that stuff that people tell you to do that I hate to say, but I did it anyways. Check out Bill's channel where he plays this Nebula deck and see if you can catch the one and only mistake he makes the entire game. And that mistake is he didn't play with me. Ugh.
Yeah. I got to have somebody monitoring me.
I'm kidding.
Otherwise, I just go off the rails.
Yeah. I didn't play with me. I'm so sad. But those are great games. I like watching those. And some of our other friends are out there making content, make us doing stuff. I saw Sanyo has a new, under the Masked Hero, he's got a new video out. He's got a neat format, so check his out. And anybody else, the Hills Have Nerds, they've got YouTube content, so check out all our friends out there. So
yeah, and if anybody likes Star Wars Unlimited, which is also a Fantasy Flight game, I'm going to be doing a series where I'm going to be cracking open a box, slowly dripping open a box.
Oh boy.
One pack at a time.
We'll see what happens. That's a whole other video we got to talk about. So let's sign off, and then we'll talk about that another time.
All right. Take care, everybody.
Yeah. Bye-bye.